welcome back to my channel. If you're new to the vlog, I'm Chelsea from Just Me, Chelsea B. I'm a blogger, a vlogger, a runner, a realtor, and we flip houses. Welcome to the second episode of Flip Life. Today's episode is all about what we look for whenever we're in the market for a new flip house. So one of the most common questions that we get asked all the time when it comes to flipping houses is, what are you looking for whenever you want a new project? The very first and most important thing that we look for in a new flip house is definitely location. You've heard it before, and I'm gonna tell you again. It is the most important factor whenever it comes to flipping houses. We like to make sure that it is a centrally located area, neighborhood, that it's safe, that obviously there's not a lot of crime around, because what we're really targeting whenever we're looking to resell these homes is to a family for the most part. So of course they want to be in a safe area, a safe neighborhood, and that is something super important to us also because we live in the flip houses. So safety, the central location, you want to be kind of close to the interstate or close to a lot of businesses, just in a good area that you're kind of close to everything. That's something that's important to us, and we know it has to be important to the people that buy our homes as well. We like to make sure that, where it is in the actual neighborhood, whether it's in a cul-de-sac or if it's on a busy street, or does it have a big yard, does it have a little yard, is it a flat lot? The very most important thing also whenever you're trying to resell for a family is the school district. Now here in Little Rock, Arkansas, a lot of the kids around us go to private school, but of course there's plenty of public schools to choose from as well. But you want to make sure that you're also in a really good, desirable school district. Super important, and obviously number one for a reason. All right, number two on our list is definitely the layout of the house. One of my biggest pet peeves is whenever we are looking at properties and we leave and I cannot for the life of me remember where the master bedroom was, where all the bathrooms were, how to get to the kitchen, how do you get to the back door, does the garage lead into the living room, where was I? What just happened? So the most important thing to me is that it has a good layout. And Nick is also super good at getting a feel for things and kind of getting an idea of, will this flow? Do we need to knock down walls? Is everything gonna be an open concept? Those are huge factors that we consider every single time whenever we're looking at a property. And usually you kind of get the feel for it. You either had it or you didn't. All right, number three on our list is the condition of the home. Obviously, we look for houses that are in rough condition just a little bit. We don't want to buy a house that is literally falling apart, but we do want to find a house that is in need of some TLC. Duh, we're flipping houses. So what we mainly look for whenever it comes to the condition of the home is that it has good bones. We don't want to buy a house that, one, has foundation issues. That's something we avoid at all costs. Don't want to deal with it, don't want to think about it, don't want to pay for it. We like to steer clear from foundation problems. Number two, the biggest other factor is the plumbing. We don't want to replumb a house, and somebody that wants to buy our house won't want to replumb a house. So we just like to steer clear from any sort of plumbing problems. That is the most important part, is getting a very good inspection and an inspector that you trust. If we hear from the inspector, basically the house had good bones, it's not really that bad, we feel a lot more confident and comfortable taking on the project. Of course, things like it needs a new roof. That's a big factor, but do we feel like taking it on? Do we have enough in our budget to be able to take it on? That's a big issue, as well as an AC, a furnace, things like that, but it all depends on the cost of the house. Which brings me to number four. Number four on our list of factors that we look for is going to be the price of the home. Of course, we want to be in a good price range. We are trying to consider if we can have enough in this property as far as investment, how much are the renovation costs going to be. Be sure to stay tuned, because in another future video, I will have a video on how we estimate the cost of the renovations. We like to consider the cost of the home as far as, are we getting a good deal on the house whenever we buy it? Is there enough room for us to make profit on the house to get paid for the work that we've actually done on it? And will we bring this home up to the appraised value according to the other houses in the neighborhood? That brings me to number five. Number five, the fifth factor that we look for whenever we are looking for a new property is going to be the comps. The comps in the neighborhood. We want to see how these houses are selling around us. Are they fully updated? How updated are they? How much much can we get price per square foot once we put all of our money into this house for renovation costs and bring it up to the certain value that we think that the house is worth. So whenever you're looking at that, you have to consider the resale of the property, if it will appraise for the amount that you're aiming for based on the comparables in the neighborhood. All right, and that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I hope that you will stick around and subscribe to my channel and even turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss an update along the way. I will catch you guys in a future video. Bye.